My name is Julian Cox.
And my name's Chris Lubeck, and this is KJI News.
We will not have a football game this week due to a bye week.
Choctaw Volleyball is having a fundraiser, 1 ticket for $5 or 5 tickets for $20.
Football won against Westmore 47-20.
Volleyball plays against Enid at 6 p.m., and softball is having their senior night at 4:30 here at home against Dell City. Band is having a mock contest from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. down here at Choctaw High School. And for your dress-up days of the week, Monday is PJ Day, wear your pajamas. Tuesday is Up, Senior Citizen Day. Wednesday is Marvel vs. Star Wars. Thursday is Monsters University, wear your college gear. And Friday is Color Wars. Freshmen wear purple, sophomore wear red, juniors wear blue, seniors wear yellow, and teachers wear green. Game is gold out.
Also, next Thursday is the homecoming parade at 5 p.m. It will start at Choctaw Creek Park and end at Choctaw High School. And Friday is the door decoration judge, pep assembly, and food trucks. Also, first period classes, decorate your door. The top 2 classes are awarded, and judging is on Friday at the beginning of first period.
Would you like to make a difference in your community? NHS is donating to OU Children's Hospital. You can participate with your second hour class. For any further information, ask Emily Studdard or see Miss Asher in room 902.
And congratulations to both of our cross-country teams who won their meet at the OBU this Saturday. And next meet is our jacket run this Friday. Now, on to our...
I am Ben Trujillo, and this is the clay art teacher,
Mr. Lastinger.
How did you get interested in clay art?
I've been interested in clay art for a long time, ever since I took a clay art class in high school, and then again later in college. It's been a big passion of mine.
How much would you say a clay art class costs annually?
It costs somewhere between $1,200 and $1,500 a semester, typically.
And does the clay art wheel, does it work better if you just use your hands or if you use something other than?
The pottery wheel is a different type of construction. We do both hand-built construction and the pottery wheel. The pottery wheel is typically for forms that hold things like water, cups, mugs, bowls. Hand building is typically for being able to create sculptures and gives you a lot more creative freedom in what you want to make.
Yeah. When picking glazes, how do you decide which ones to choose?
Usually I start with the most popular options, the colors that everybody likes, and then I kind of build on that throughout time. So they always come out with new things. There's some very cool stuff. They make glazes that replicate like moon rock and mirror effects and all sorts of really neat things. So I build on that as we go.
Yeah. Do you enjoy showing students how to bring their imagination into a 3D element?
Oh, I love it. It's definitely my passion. I love to do that. It's a lot of fun to go from an idea to a really cool finished sculpture, and I like to spend time with students to help them realize what starts as just a small clump of clay can end up as a really cool, unique sculpture.
Mm-hmm. Does the glaze process work, how does the glaze process work for those uneducated?
Okay, so the glaze process, glaze is actually a liquid glass coating that goes on the surface. So when you make a bowl or a cup, you apply this glaze. It can be either dipped in a bucket or you can apply it with a brush. And it goes on kind of like a chalky liquid, and then it goes through the kiln and it comes out a glossy, sometimes mirror effects or different things like that. And glaze is food and drink safe. So if you want to drink coffee out of your mug, you have to apply the glaze to it and then it goes through the kiln.
And are there other types of clay?
There are many types of clay. We use primarily in class, we use a modeling clay. It's called an earthenware clay. It's used for sculptures and creating different things, and we also use something called stoneware, which is for the pottery wheel. It can be fired at higher temperatures and use some different types of glazes. But there are many types of clay. You can even get some clays that are found here in Oklahoma.
Nice. What does clay art mean to you?
It's really important. It's a passion of mine. I enjoy doing it. It's a lot of fun to be able to teach and help other students create things. It's a lot of fun because you can make gifts, you can make usable things, you can express yourself in sculptures and other forms as well. And it's a lot of fun to be able to do that. Clay is very difficult to master, but it's easy to start working with. So it's an ideal way for students and artists to start to learn how to do things, but there are many artists that spend their entire lives learning how to master it.
If you were trying to get someone to be interested in clay art and convince them to take your class, how would you go about that?
Well, I would ask them if they're interested in the medium. So clay art can be messy, it can be fun, it's very interactive and it's busy, so it's a lot of getting up and moving. Three-dimensional art rather than drawing and painting is all about moving around, seeing things from different angles, and you have to be physical, you have to be able to physically build and have interest in that. Clay art is also a lot of fun because you can, if you go to pottery places or stores that sell different types of mugs and things, you can customize and create your own versions of that. You can be creative with the glazes, you can combine glazes and experiment with that, and it's a lot of fun to kind of see how things start and see how it ends. So I think most people really end up enjoying clay art because it's a lot of fun, the entire process of it.
When you're doing clay art, do you ever get like frustrated or something? Whenever you're trying to do it and it messes up, do you get frustrated?
Of course, I get frustrated, and it happens to students as well. Everybody that works on things, you'll have times that things work perfectly, and you'll have times that they don't, and things fall apart. And usually my recommendation is it's always okay to take a break, take a step back, and kind of reevaluate. If you find yourself working and it's just not working out, it's falling apart, professional artists will tell you this, you want to take a break, just take a step away from it, reevaluate your plan, your thoughts on this, and then tackle it again a little bit later.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that is all we have for today. So, bye.
Thank you.
And now, to our library information.
"24 hours later."